Hello, Leo, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your July 2019 forecast. So I'm just going to start with a bit of astrology, just the major transitions happening this month. Then I'm going to pull a few cards and see how the month is going and how everything lines up with the astrology, all right? So let's get going. By the way, I'm only talking about the major events, so I'll be skipping over a few things, all right? And there's a lot of activity happening this month. Okay, so on the first week, we have got Mars entering Leo, which means we've got a lot of thoughts and focus on fun times. That's on the first. So also on the first week, on the second, we've got a new moon in Cancer and a total solar eclipse. So that's going to be a lot of family focused change. Also during the first week, on the third, we've got Venus entering Cancer, so a lot of nurturing love. Also during the first week, or start of the second week, however you look at it, we've got a Mercury retrograde entering in Leo, so fun communication is going to slow down a little bit. And then also on the 8th, during the second week, we've got Chiron retrograde in Aries, so self-worth starts from within, and you might be doing a bit of introspection. During the third week, on the 16th, we have got a full moon in Capricorn and a partial lunar eclipse, so closing up big projects, finishing things up. Also on the third week, we've got on the 19th, Mercury retrograde entering Cancer, so talks at home are going to slow down a little bit. During the end of the third week, start of the fourth week, on the 22nd, we've got the Sun entering Leo, so a lot of self-absorbed fun, so you're totally going to be in your power. Also, during the fourth week, on the 27th, Venus enters Leo, so a lot of fired up love. And then last but not least, on the 31st, we've got a new moon in Leo, pleasurable new beginnings, and then also Mercury is direct with Cancer, so there's going to be a lot of home-centered talk progressing. All right, whew, lots of activity, especially in your house. All right, now let's pull some cards. I've also already shuffled these cards off camera. I'm just shuffling them a little bit more. I'm just going to pull a few cards from my cat deck. All right, what is this month looking like for my lovely Leo? Interesting. Essentially, we've got Cups and Swords. All right. Okay, cool. I think I'm getting this. So during the first week, we have got the Queen of Swords, all right? So that also may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence in your life. Essentially, it's a strong feminine energy, and also someone who's very rational and thinks clearly, but also can sometimes say things that are quite cutting, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this might be you, but it could also be another influence in your life. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a girl. This is a strong, powerful, feminine energy, someone who stands their ground, who shows their strength without needing to move, okay? But it could also be someone in your life. If it is someone else that's not you, they're having kind of that influence on you. Now, that also might also have to do with your family, because during the second, also during the first week, we've got the family focus change with a new moon in Cancer and a total solar eclipse, okay? So this might be a female family member as well, or could be you. Anyways, something to do with the family, most likely. And also, on the 7th, so that's kind of still the first week, with the Mercury retrograde in Leo, the fun communication slows. I feel like this person might be a bit steadfast, holding their ground. And then during the second week, we've got the 8 of Cups. So that could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces influence in your life. But I feel like you or someone else, most likely a family member, could be someone else obviously within your life. It could be like a friend, it could be a work colleague, it could be a romantic partner, it really could be anyone. But I believe for most of you, it's you kind of walking away from this person who's being maybe a bit stubborn, holding a bit steadfast, maybe you're a little bit disappointed that they won't budge, or vice versa. They're kind of walking away because you're being a bit steadfast and won't budge, all right? Regardless, whoever is the person that's doing, and that's also lines up with the learning about the self-worth that comes from within, because on the 8th, there's a Chiron retrograde in Aries, all right? So you might be walking away from this person, or this person is walking away from you. I feel like for most of you, you're walking away from this person. I'm not saying forever, it could just be temporary. You might just need a bit of your own space, right? But you're needing to separate yourself, at least temporarily, from this person so that you can, find your self-worth and like within. And what's the other word I'm trying to think of? I'll think of it later. I know I will. Anyways, during the 3rd week, 9 of Cups, all right? Again, might be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces influence in your life, but I feel like for most of you, it's you, the person who walked away. For some of you, this might be the person who walked away from you, and you found your self-worth, you found your confidence. That's the word I was looking for. So it really didn't take that much time. I mean, you are such an awesome, powerful sign. I mean, I really feel like for most Leos that are well balanced, that it really doesn't take long for them to find their self-worth, and you do it quite quickly. And then I feel like with the Page of Swords during the 4th week, for most of you, that's going to be you. 1st week, I feel like someone's held steadfast, okay? 2nd week, someone's walked away disappointed, okay? 3rd week, found that person who's walked away has found their confidence again. 4th week, you're coming back with a new revitalized energy, and it's not even necessarily to confront this person. It might be, but it's just to kind of show that you are capable of going it on your own, that you do have strength, and that it really doesn't take long for you to sort your shit out. Cool. So that's really interesting dynamic. Please tell me below like what it is. It's really, really interesting. Also, this Page of Swords during the 4th week lines up with the new moon in Leo. So I really feel like for most of you, that's you. So that's pleasurable new beginnings. You found your power. You're moving forward with that, okay? And then I think that you're ready for the home-centered talk to progress because Mercury is direct in Cancer. Okay, this makes sense, right? So this, during the 2nd week, the talks at homes might slow because Mercury is retrograde when it enters Cancer, all right? And I think also, but then by the 4th week, Mercury is direct in Cancer, and you're able to kind of come back and have that conversation. So, okay, so honestly, like, it's okay if you're not ready to talk or ready to move forward, or you're feeling frustrated. It is really important to walk away, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking your time. You can walk away in love. You can honestly just with this person be like, look, I genuinely can't talk about this now. I just need a little bit of space. I need a bit of time to collect myself, gather your thoughts. That's exactly what you're doing. And you're going to come back with a sharp mind, thinking rationally, and you're going to be feeling a lot more positive. I mean, you really are an optimistic, positive sign, and that's one of the reasons I love you so much, Leos. Okay, let's see what your energy is for this month. Oh, this is definitely home-centered, okay? We've got the 10 of Pentacles, all right? Look, I'm not 100% sure what family member it is. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be your mother, okay? But it could literally be any family member, male, female, older, younger, sibling, whatever, okay? Essentially, the reason that you are able to like walk away and then come back is because you know that with this person, you've got a solid foundation ultimately, okay? Maybe there's ups and downs, but I really feel like with this person that you know that they're not just gonna, fuck off or whatever, or stab you in the back, really. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they're really gonna be there for you. And that's really cool that you've got like a good kind of home life to go back to. Yes, things can have their ups and downs, but it's not like this person is gonna cut you out. It's kind of what I'm saying. So at least somewhat reliable. And so that you're able to go and have your own space and reconnect with yourself, find your power, and come back. So well done. Please tell me what this is all about. Okay, pick a number. Oh, I'll shuffle them a bit more. So Destiny card. You are going to pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. I have already shuffled the Thoth deck off camera. Just shuffling it a little bit more. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Ooh, okay, cool. All right, so we have got the 2 of Wands, Dominion. This is definitely like, I really do feel like that whoever this person is in your family, that you are going to find a meeting of minds. You are both going to realize that you kind of are equals. Okay, this just kind of came in my head. I think for some of you, like, I'm not sure exactly of your age, but sometimes when we get older, if it is your mother that you're having kind of like a bit of up and down with, right? Sometimes our moms never really stop looking at us as babies. Trust me, I would know. My mom still calls me, "You'll always be my little girl." Okay, she doesn't say it quite like that, but at the end of the day, sometimes we have to like it's a huge adjustment for moms to kind of realize that like when we're an adult, we're an adult. Like they'll always be our mom, but they need to realize that that once we get to a certain age, we're kind of equal, and like it can really adjust. But it can be difficult for mothers to adjust, and also for us to adjust to that. Okay, but I really feel like that you two are going to kind of like come back and just like match up with a meeting of minds, and she's going to look at you more like you're equal, and yeah, so it's going to be good. It's really good that you went and got your own space. Ooh, I like this one. If you pick 2, the Emperor, I feel like this might be with your father, okay, rather than your mother. So, like everyone else, probably your mother, but if you pick 2 for your Destiny card, yeah, I really feel like it's your father, and he seems like, regardless of his ultimate personality, he is like the ruler of the home, right? So that's why there might be a little bit of conflict. But at the end of the day, it's a good thing at the same time, because you know you can always like count on that person, even if you don't agree with everything that they always say, even if they don't always necessarily listen to you. You know that they're somewhat reliable. They're not like this unpredictable person that they're like, oh, like wishy-washy, okay? They can maybe be a bit stubborn at times. All right. Ooh, I like this one. Right. If you picked 3, we've got the 4 of Swords, so that's a truce. That means that there might be a little, like, that it might not only be, it could be with one person in your family, it could be with a few members of your family, that there might have been a little bit of up and down conflict with. And you're at a truce right now. It could be like a temporary kind of truce because maybe there's like an event going on, like a wedding or a birthday or a reunion or whatever. So you guys, at least, even if you don't completely agree with everything, that you kind of put it aside and you're able to be civil and amicable, you know. But I really do feel like if you picked 3 for your Destiny card, that there is more work that needs to be done in the future. This is a great start, okay? This is a great start, but I feel like definitely it's not over. This is a big hurdle that you've overcome, but there's still more work to do, okay? Also might have to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence, but it's the start of the healing. Okay? Anyways, I hope that's helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Please comment below. I love reading your comments so much. They really do mean a lot. If you would like a personal reading, you are more than welcome to email me at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk. Bye. See you later.